Hey YouTube, I'm back. This is IAIS96 here, and you see what you're looking at is more of my train stuff. And also there's a reason for the car too. Just wondering if you were wondering what the car is too. Well, here's more of my train stuff, and this is kind of my passenger system on my Model HO scale train. It's gonna be Amtrak. This is the only Amtrak stuff I only have. Over there you see my Superliner diner. That's a diner. This is a Superliner diner. And then you see my Genesis series General Electric P42DC logo. So I just wanted to do a detailed review of my engine. So yeah, this is an Athearn, anyway, locomotive. So you can see the detail is really well detailed. If my camera can focus. There it is. It's really well detailed. There's a couple some people think the couplers are crap, but oh well. I will get metal couplers for this anyway. Just got it DCC. Put the decoder in. Ran out my train club. I should have brought my camera, but I didn't. But I'll try it sometime open house. But the thing is, I only have one Amtrak car, and I want to buy some more Amtrak Superliner cars. And once I get like 4 more, 5 more, I can take it to the club and run this engine. The thing is, I like this engine. It is a great locomotive, well detailed. But I don't know if you guys know this. Well, there's a guy in my train club also. He likes Athearn. He has a couple of P40s, Genesis series locomotives, just like this. It doesn't matter if it's the new one or stuff. Anyway, this locomotive is the 1990s one. This is not the newest one. You can notice the logo right there is Amtrak. That's really the newest one. And on their P42DCs, the locomotive is completely blue on top. And the locomotive is, yeah, and it says Amtrak like right here, and it doesn't say this. This is the 1990s one. The road number is numbered 63. So yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the locomotive. This locomotive has about 4,200 horsepower. Has an FDL 16-cylinder engine. It's all-wheel drive. It's an Athearn. Now, the thing is, Athearn, I went to my hobby store, and they said Athearn, excuse me, I have gum in my mouth, just to let you know if I'm talking a little weird, so I have gum in my mouth. So anyway, the locomotive, they said the locomotive was great and stuff, but someone at my house, not my house, train club, he had a locomotive just like this, and he had a bearing problem. Like he says, the bearing would break up on these. Not sure if anyone you guys have these engines. If you do, give me a comment. If anyone you guys out there have an Athearn HO scale Genesis series locomotive, Amtrak. It doesn't matter if it's Amtrak, or just let me know if you had any bearing problems, because this engine's brand new. I just got it DCC, and this guy is complaining about his other locomotive or something. He's at my train club, so he has a couple of these, and he had bearing problems, and he's like, oh, it will do this or that. So let me know, because I want to listen to her, because I don't want this engine to break, because this is my only Amtrak locomotive. I am planning to get more Amtraks, but it may be a while. So let's look at the detail. Well, anyway, you saw some wires in the cab. That's where the wires that hook up to the lights. Got this body off a week ago. The coder's like right here. It's pretty much nothing. Like, well, there's just pretty much flywheel here, flywheel there, motor, and then a thing and a couple of wires. It's not too much under the hood of this engine, but anyway. I got this engine on a Christmas, not the same time that you saw my gen set switcher BNSF. I got it the Christmas of 2011. Yes, Christmas of 2011. So when it started up 2012, pretty much. I pretty much got this locomotive January 1st, 2012. Anyway, if you notice there are fans on the radiator right there. You can see the fans. That is nice. That is well detailed. The detail is outstanding on this. You can see the loud numbers 363. Man, my camera's doing better. Usually, guys, my camera would just blow up right now. It's kind of blurring up right now, kind of focused. Anyway, this is the real cupolas and stuff. Sometimes my camera I have right here is silly, but oh, there we go. Thank you, camera. You can see the back of it, 63. It's Amtrak, like I said. It's not the newest locomotive. Paint scheme. It's the 1990s. These locomotives, found out Amtrak is getting rid of these engines, actually the P42DCs locomotives, the Genesis. They're trying to find new diesel locomotives because they use these like for a century, I think. They got dated and stuff. Well, anyway, I've been on Amtrak anyway. I took a train. My whole family took a train. May of 2011. It was an Amtrak. It was with the blue one. And the locomotive was two Genesis locomotives, and we took a train trip all night. We pretty much went there. We went to Indiana. We drove to Indiana for a cousin of mine at my dad's, and then the locomotive, no, the train. Then we got into the train with these types of locomotives, that Polo train, not this paint scheme, but this is 1990s. This is not today's. So yeah, so we took a train from from Indiana to Washington D.C. We took a trip to Washington D.C. and I always wanted to ride a train, and I did. I loved it. So yeah. Anyway, let's go to the bottom of the locomotive. You can see its motors and stuff. There's some tanks. There's air tanks right there. And if we get into the top of the locomotive, we see the antenna and stuff. And the rear, I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom in there. You see that little line right there where my finger's pointing? That's the rear mirror. The cab, the door, the entry door, number 63 on it. There's supposed to be a ladder on there, but it fell off. I'll show you that on the other side of the locomotive. Anyway, let's flip the locomotive. We saw this side. I'll flip it. So, pretty much this engine's nice. So, but any of you guys out there, someone told me about Athearn. Well, Athearn did a good job on their detailed, but people say, well, I went to my hobby store, and they said, Athearn's the highest rating, like, the one of the best. At my train club, they say, okay. So, just let you know that maybe you can find out, maybe if you guys know about any reliability of the Genesis, any Athearn locomotives, that in HO scale, anyway. So, anyway, let's do some more of the detailed. Number 63 again. You can see, this is what I'm talking about, the ladder right there. The other part fell off. It is General Electric. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. There it is. There's the General Electric. Oops. Yeah, the camera. Yeah. Hold on. I get a silly camera sometimes, but sometimes it has a hard time focusing. It will focus. Oh. Anyway, the locomotive is nice. Well, anyway, I don't know. Okay. Camera, please focus. Oh, anyway. Okay, there we go. See right there, there's the logo right there. The General Electric logo right there, that little round thing says, there we go. Thank you, camera. And then where the F is, where my finger's pointing, that stands for the front of the locomotive. So, yeah, and then this is the part right here, snowplow, cupola. It's a really nice locomotive. These are one of my favorite This is one of my favorite passenger diesels. Today's passenger diesels. I do like the E8s and stuff, but I do like these engines as well. So that's why I wanted to show you these guys, that I have a P42 Genesis series locomotive, HO scale. So yeah, like you said, the fan was really detailed. I love the fan. You can see the blade. There's actually blades in there. See right there? There's a little. Let me show you. See those blades? You can see the fan. You can see inside those blades in there. Man, this and there's the exhaust pipe right there. There's the horn right here. That's the horn. Man, this is a well-detailed loco. Man, my camera's really focused right now. Yeah, you can see the cautious labels. I think all this comes off, and so you can get inside of the engine. Oh, speaking of the back, here's the back of the engine. There's 3 doors on the back. You can see there's the other door on the other side right there. The rear of the locomotive has the door right here. I wonder if these 3 would go into the engine and then look inside of the engine when the engine's running, but I heard it gets really hot and stuff. So, yeah. Well, that's pretty much my P42DC locomotive. Well, it's a beautiful locomotive. Let's go to my Amtrak Superliner. Well, this is a dyno. You can see right there. You can see the seats in there. So yeah, this is a dyno, Amtrak Superliner. It has metal wheels. It runs really smoothly. I like it. Let's flip the locomotive so you can demonstrate the couple it up with the train. So yeah, it's a beautiful locomotive though. I like it. It's one of my favorite Amtrak locomotives. So, all right. It does have to come with the best couplers, with the metal couplers. These are the couplers I'm talking about. These are metal couplers. These are plastic couplers that some people think they're junk, which I kind of agree with them. Well, sometimes. It's just they haven't broken on me, but they get the job done, but they break, yes. I have to get... Well, I may get metal couplers because I heard they're much stronger and stuff. These actually move. That's kind of cool. They kind of springs like that. I think that's awesome. This actually has springs on the wheels, if you can. I don't know. Well, I'll demonstrate. It's a little, well, right there, there's shocks right there. Right there, you can see right there. So it's really nice. These are the metal wheels and stuff. It's kind of underneath the car. It is Wattler's, anyway. I forgot if I didn't tell you what the brand is. It is a Wattler's Superliner dyno. So yeah, this is the couplers, the wheels right there. Well, not the wheels, not the couplers. Here's the couplers. But here's the wheels and stuff. So yeah, this is a really nice local passenger car, dyno. I don't know if you can see it. It says "Welcome, Dyno Car, Amtrak." Oh, forgot to mention on the forgot to mention on the Amtrak. You saw this car right here. This is a VW bus, and some people say when they got the anyway about the back to the locomotive anyway. This locomotive looks more aerodynamic than the other locomotives, like the freight locomotives, like a let's say an SD40-2 or a GP38-2 or something like that. They look more aerodynamic, from European more like, and they said that they got the design from the VW bus, some partly design. So that's where I'm gonna compare this vehicle versus this vehicle. So yeah, this is a Volkswagen bus. They say they got the design. General Electric, I think the windshield looked alike. I mean, look at the windshield. It has that crack in the middle right there, and then that windshield right there. So yeah. Oh, this does have ditch lights right here. Sadly, though, this only lights up. They have to put ditch lights on. Someone said at the train club, "You need ditch lights," which I will get ditch lights in the soon. And I did agree with them. They didn't yell at me, but they said, "You need ditch lights. It will look better." So I agree with them. Also, now I forgot to mention they have realistic windshield wipers. Here's the front of the cab. I don't know if I showed you the front of the locomotive. So yeah, here's the cab lights. It does have an interior, but you can see the wires in there. So yeah. Well, real quick, got low battery, but here's my Wattler's Superliner car. Real quick, here's the lights right there. Doorway right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Put it together, and that's what it looks like with my Amtrak. So yeah, that's my only Amtrak stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please subscribe, and again, comment on the Amtrak if you guys know the reliability of Athearn trains. Please, thank you. Have a good day.